Hi, it's good to see all of you guys again. We are going to try this recording of our Zoom meeting. We are going to be doing yoga today. Make sure you go at your own pace. Listen to your body. If anything hurts, don't do it. Just wait till the next pose. I'm going to be playing a video and then talking over it so that you don't have to hear the outside sounds. I hope you enjoy this video. Stay safe, stay healthy and strong. I'm going to share my screen. We'll start our video standing up. And take a big breath, lift the arms up, inhaling. Exhale out through the mouth. Big sun breath, inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling. Inhaling. Now from here, we're going to forward fold, melting down to the front into a rag doll. We're going to sway side to side, loosening up the back. Knees are a little bit bent. You can stand a little bit farther apart with the legs if you would like. And we're going to come to the center and draw little circles on the floor with your fingertips, loosening up the back, and then change the direction of the circle so we're going the other way. Now from here, we're going to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, shoulders lifting to the ears, rolling back and down, loosening up the neck. We're going to start into sun salutation, reaching to the sky, lifting up. Hands coming down. You can trace the legs down, but the fingertips will touch the floor, or you can stay standing. We're going to step back to a push-up plank position. You can be on your toes, or you can be on your knees. We're going to slowly relax to the floor. So you can lay down on your stomach, or you can hover in a chaturanga. We're going to look forward to a cobra or upward dog, then dig your toes into the mat. Lift your hips up, back, and lower the shoulders down to the downward dog, or the puppy dog can be on the knees, but really stretching out the arms, pushing the hips back, pulling the stomach in. We're going to go into bicycling our feet, which is walking our dog. And then we're going to walk your feet in towards your hands, forward fold, and roll up one vertebrae at a time, shoulders lifting to the ears, pushing back and down. Scoot forward, reaching towards the sky once again. And then lower the hands down to the ground for your push-up plank and our sun salutation, stepping back one foot then the other. You can be on your toes or you can be on your knees. We're going to lower down to the ground. Now you can be hovering in a chaturanga hover, but we're going to look forward to a cobra or upward dog with the toes flat on the floor. Breathing in, and we're going to lower back down, dig your toes into the mat, lift the hips up and back, lowering the shoulders, belly button pulling in, hips pushing. We're going to walk the dog and then walk in, forward folding and rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Once again, shoulders rolling back and down, shake your head, yes, loosen up the neck. Now from here, we're going to go into a crescent moon. So we're going to lean over to the side. If you would like to have your hands together or apart, or you can drop one hand down on that left side. We're leaning over, pushing that right heel into the mat. Real strong leg there. And then bring your hands together and down heart center, putting a little pressure with the palm to open up the rib cage. Breathing in, expanding the torso, and then exhale, belly button pushes to the spine to push out all the toxins. Inhaling and exhale. Breathing in and exhale out. Now we're going to slowly lace the fingers, push your hands down, stretching shoulders, push away from the ears, and maybe even bring the hands forward a little bit here. As we do so, we're lengthening out the arms. Then bring your hands together, elbows begin to touch, and hands pull up and out into what we call a lotus flower. Now lift the elbows up a little higher, stretching around the shoulders, breathing in. And then bring your hands together, and we're going to add a spider. Fingertips touch. And we loosen up those fingers, stretching the hands. We're going to inhale, lifting up for your crescent moon on the other side, leaning to the right, pushing that left heel into the mat. As we do so, you can lower down the right hand or keep the right hand up, whatever your body needs. And then we're going to slowly release down. We're going to bring your hands behind your back, lower the shoulders, roll them back and down, and push the hands towards the ground. Take your bottom lip over the top lip, stretching the neck, and lean that head over to the left. As you do so, you're feeling the stretch go all the way into the pectorals and around the shoulder, down the arm. We're going to come to the center and a little lion, moving our mouth, just moving the muscles around the mouth, and bring that bottom lip over the top lip, lean over to the right once again. Breathing in and exhaling out. We're going to come back to the center, loosen up the mouth, relax the hands, wiggle, move side to side, move the feet. Just get all the blood flow back to the body. And we're going to go right into our warrior one, taking your left leg straight back behind you. You're standing hip distance apart, so you have that space between the legs as the leg slides straight back. We're going to push the left heel into the mat, feeling the stretch up the hip and down. The heel's lengthening out, belly button pulling in, sitting up nice and tall and straight, chin tucking in so you don't have the overextension of the neck. Bring your hands forward, shoulders relax down. Inhaling through the nose, holding in your strong warrior one, digging toes and heels into the mat, all four edges of the feet pushing down. Exhaling out. Now we're going to turn the palms out to the sides, lower down halfway, relax the shoulders. And we're going to look over that right shoulder and slowly begin to twist the torso to the right. So you just kind of revolved your warrior one. If that back leg starts to bend, I want you to untwist a little bit because we want to try to keep that back leg straight, feeling the stretch all the way down the long leg. And we're going to come back forward, lift the hands towards the sky, then lower the hands down to the front knee. We're going to rock back and forth in what's called a rocking horse, lifting up that back heel and the front toe. When you're ready, we're going to shift all the weight to the front knee. You can lift up that back heel. You can even tap the back toe. You do not have to. Just listen to what your body needs. You can lift one hand forward or both hands forward or no hands. Your hands can stay on the knee. Just listen to what your body needs. In our Warrior 3, it can be modified any way you feel comfortable today. As we dig the toes into the mat, we're tightening the muscles around the rib cage, lengthening the body out. Lower that back foot down, rock back and forth. Those are strengthening the muscles around the knee. We're going to walk in place and prepare to go to the warrior one on the other side. So we're going to stand hip distance apart and take that right leg all the way back. Heel pushes into the mat. You still have that space between. And then look at that front knee. Make sure the knee is right over the heel. Walk the toes forward if you can't see your toes in front of the knee. And then shift the weight back so you're right in the center. Hands lift up, shoulders lower down. So you should have a lot of space between the ears and the shoulder here. Back heel is pushing down, nice long leg, feeling the stretch up the front quadricep or up the hip flexor. Now we're going to lower the hands down halfway and look over your left shoulder and slowly begin to twist the spine to the left. Your spinal twist here. If the knee wants to bend, I want you to untwist a little bit so that leg should be straight. You don't have to do too far of the spinal twist. We're just warming up the back today. Always listen to what your body needs. We're going to look back forward, untwist, lift the hands towards the sky, and then down to the front knee, rocking back and forth, adjusting in your rocking horse. Now both hands are going to come forward on that front knee. You can tap the back toe at any point. We're going to find a focal point on the floor, tighten the muscles around the rib cage, lift one hand forward or to the side or both hands. Just listen to what feels comfortable with your body. Your toe can be up or down. Holding in your strong Warrior 3 to strengthen the muscles around that knee. Using your own body weight to strengthen the knee in your Warrior 3. I'm going to bring that back foot down, rock back and forth, adjusting the body. I'm going to walk in place, wiggle the fingers, the toes, roll the shoulders back and down. Now from here, we're going to bring that left foot forward and turn and face the right, or however you feel comfortable on your mat. We're just going out lengthwise. We're going to bring your hands up to the sky from your 5-pointed star up, going into our temple pose. Hands are towards the sky, hips pushing down, the knees are kind of pulling out. We want to feel like we're between two planes of glass. The hips going straight down. Now your hands can be up at the sky for the spire or heart center for the prayer pose. You can lift up one heel or both heels if you would like, but you do not have to. There's just a lot of options. You choose what's comfortable for your body as we hold in your temple pose. We're going to lower the heels down, lift the hands to the sky, and lower down to the sides. We're going to turn both toes forward, rock back and forth in your penguin pose. Now, as you do so, we're going to relax right here in the center and turn that left toe out to the side. Right toe is still facing forward. We're going to open up that hip a little bit, bring the knee back so you feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. You should see all 5 toes, big toe on the inside, so we can really stretch the inside of the knee. We're going to inhale, lifting up halfway, relax the shoulders down, look over to the left so you're turning your neck, stretching the neck, dig your toes into the mat, push the heels down and really sink deep, feeling the stretch from the hamstring up into the glute, that underside of the leg. Holding in your warrior 2, nice and strong and steady. Pushing all 4 edges of the feet into the mat. We're going to turn that left palm up, right hand drops down, wiggle the fingers, maybe even rotate the arm to engage the muscles down the side of the body. And then lengthen up a little bit taller, a little higher. Now you can use that back arm on the back leg for support and stability. Just listen to what your body needs. You can reach a little bit farther back. Then we're going to lower down halfway, lifting the back arm up. Big breath in. And lower down, bend and straighten the knee. Both toes are going to face forward, rock side to side in your penguin pose. Now we're going to change sides. But first, we're going to lift up to the sky and go to a forward fold right in the front. Hands are going to walk down, push the hips all the way back with the hands at the top of the leg, and then slide your hands down towards the knees, the feet, the floor. Hands can touch the floor if you like, or even reach back behind you through the legs. Just listen to what your body needs. Bring the belly button in, push the hips back, and then we're going to loosen the neck by shaking the head yes. And then we'll be shaking the head no. Hands can be anywhere that's comfortable. And then shake your head yes again when you're ready. And we're going to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, shoulders rolling back and down, loosening up the neck. We're going to go to your warrior 2 on the other side, turning that right toe out, left toe still facing forward. Walk the toes out so you can see all 5 toes. Knee is bent. You want to see the big toe on the inside and bring that knee back. Inhale, lifting up halfway. You feel the stretch on the inside of the leg as the knee comes back. We're going to lower the hips down. Tighten muscles around the rib cage. Look over that right shoulder. Digging your toes and heels into the mat, going a little deeper into the stretch. Breathing in and exhaling out. Turn that right palm up, left hand drops down to reverse your warrior 2. Wiggling the fingers, rotating the arm, using that back arm for stability if you need. You can even reach a little bit farther back. Just listen to what your body needs today. Now we're going to slowly lower down. Take a big breath in as that back arm lifts up. And then release both arms down, bend and straighten the knee. Turn the toes forward, rock side to side again in your penguin pose. We're going to walk in place, wiggling your fingers and toes. And I want you to grab some water if you haven't already. Drink water anytime you feel comfortable. Relax the shoulders back and down. We're going to prepare to say goodbye to the sun. Pushing the palms up to the sky, stretching up the wrist and the inside of the arm here. We're going to lower the hands down, trace the hands down the legs. You can step a little bit farther apart in our ragdoll. You can sway side to side. You can draw little circles on the floor with your fingertips if you would like. Just whatever you need for your body here. We're loosening up the back once again. It might be a little bit warmer, so it might feel a little bit better. And then we're going to come to the center when you're ready. We will be bending your knees. stepping back because we'll be in all fours going down to the ground for the rest of the class. Now you can be on your toes in your downward dog, just stretching out a little bit more, or you can be in a puppy dog on the knees. You can be in a child's pose, just relaxing everything down to the ground. The puppy dog and the downward dog, we're pushing the hips back and lengthening the arms nice and long, lowering the shoulders. Now we are going to come all the way down into our child's pose. Now you can be wherever it feels comfortable as you're on your knees. Rock side to side, adjust the hips, lower the head down, relaxing, breathing in, and exhaling out. Slowing our heart rate, slowing our breath. Now we're going to lift up to all fours, preparing for our cat pose. It will actually be an extended cat today, so I want you to shift your weight from side to side. You can be on your hand, a fist, or an elbow. We're going to extend out that right leg. Now that may be all you need, but if you'd like to lift up the left opposite arm, find a focal point for your eyes, tuck that chin in, belly button is pulling in, tightening the muscles around the rib cage. You can go onto the elbow if the hand bothers you at all. You can even dig that back toe into the mat on that knee that's bent to help with stability. Now bring the leg and the arm out to the side, lower down. We'll be changing sides, left leg lifting, right arm is going to extend forward. You can be on your elbows or your hands. You can dig that back toe into the mat or just push with the top of the foot on the bent knee. In your extended cat, we'll be lifting up from the belly button to the sky, just tightening around the rib cage. And we're going to bring the arm and the leg out to the side, bend the knee and come down. Sit back to your child's pose, lengthen the arms out, wiggle the fingers, roll little circles with the wrists, loosening up the hands, one direction and the other. We're going to lift up to all fours, rounding the back into what's called a cat pose, like a cat that's scared or upset. And then we're going to look forward to a cow, looking to the front, extending the neck, shoulders push away from the ears, hips push back, elbows kind of pull out and squeeze in. Now we're going to tuck back under to the cat, rounding the spine, rounding the shoulders, bringing the hips forward towards the shoulders, really arching the back, and then extend the spine, looking forward to the cow. Tuck under to the cat. Inhaling. Going to the cow. Now come to a nice flat back. Now from here, we're going to adjust the weight and then dig your toes into the mat. And walk your hands forward, lower your shoulders down. So we're stretching the arms. Your elbows need to be as far forward as you can, and we're going to bring our hands together for a child's prayer. Hands are going to be behind the head. You're going to lower the shoulders, push the hips back so you can feel that stretch on the biceps, the triceps, and up into the back. Lengthening, breathing in, and exhaling out in your child's prayer. So you have a prayer pose behind the head with your child's pose. Now from here, we're going to flatten out the feet, lean to the side. We're going to bring the feet around to the front, coming to a seated position, lengthening the legs out. Point and flex the feet, draw a little circular motion with the ankles, one way, then the other. Adjust your sits bones. So you lift up one side and then the other, and we're going to lift to the sky. I want you to push the knees down into the mat. Bring your toes towards your nose. Into our little staff pose here. Adjust the hips and then lift the rib cage off of the hips, lifting up really tall, breathing in and exhaling out. Inhaling and exhaling. Now slowly forward fold, relax the toes, relax the legs, relax the neck, loosen up the neck, shake it yes, shake it no. Hands can be anywhere on the legs in this forward fold. We're just stretching the back hamstrings. Just loosening and going forward, relaxing to the front. Now we're going to slowly walk your hands up. As we do so, you're going to bend one knee, shake out the legs. We will be bending that left knee and looking over the left shoulder. As the left shoulder, we look behind you, turning torso, shoulders, neck, in our spinal twist, sitting down. And we're going to come back forward, place one hand on the knee, one hand on the foot, cradle the baby and rock it side to side. Now your hands can be anywhere on the legs, the feet, it doesn't matter. We're just loosening up the hip here. We're going to lower the leg down, rock side to side, adjust. Big breath in, and we're going to forward fold, walking the hands forward. Now with every exhale, we're going to try to come forward a little bit more. Slowly lowering down. When you're ready, we're going to slowly walk the hands to the straight right leg here. Keep that left hand on the right leg and bring your right hand behind your back. Look behind you. You can look at the hip or back towards that arm. We're adding a spinal twist of the reverse triangle sitting down. It stretches down the hip into that lower left side, the back, as we twist around and down. Now we're going to walk the hands back forward. Come back to the center, relax the shoulders a little bit, and we will be going to the other side. So both hands are going to walk over to that left side. Take the right leg and try to just straighten it. We're going to try to straighten the top of the hip. We're going to rock side to side on that bent left knee. You can be down on your elbows. You can be down on your hands. It's called a sleeping pigeon. So however you feel comfortable, but we really want to straighten out that back leg. Your body can be up or down. You can place your hands on the floor. You can even stack your hands so your head rests on the hands. Just do what your body needs. Lengthening out that hip flexor. Now we're going to slowly rock side to side, awakening the pigeon, and bring that right leg back around and forward. Straighten out the bent knee, rub the knees if you need, pushing out any tension, and we're going to bend the right knee. You can cross it over or leave it right next to the straight leg. We're going to bring your hand around, creating some tension between that left hand and the right arm. The arm can be straight or it can be bent, or you can just hold on to the knee with that left arm. But we're looking to the right, turning the neck, stretching, and our spinal twist sitting down. It helps with the digestive process. It wrings out the intestines and also helps to align the spine. We're going to come back forward when you're ready. Cradling the baby, rocking it side to side. Your hands can be anywhere on the leg, the feet. You can even bring it in really close, all the way, arms and elbows. So we rock our baby side to side. Now we're going to set the leg down, adjust the hips, and prepare for your forward folds. We're going to take a big breath in and then walk the hands forward, melting down to the front. And relaxing. With every exhale, I want you to walk the hands a little bit farther forward, melting down. Now we're going to walk both hands to the straight leg. We're going to keep that right hand on the left leg. Left hand goes behind your back for your seated reverse triangle. Relaxing down, looking to that back hip or the back arm, stretching down the back and into the hip, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now we're going to walk both hands back forward when you're ready, and we will be going around to the other side for your sleeping pigeon. So our hands are going to come over to the side, bring the leg around, you're on the knee, lengthening out. Big stretch, in, rock side to side. As long as that back leg is stretching, you can be on the hip or on the knee, you can be on your elbows, you can be on your hands, you can stack your hands in fists, placing your head on the hands. Just listen to what your body needs. You be gentle with that front knee. That's why you can shift the weight back or forward or around. Just listen to what your body needs today. We're going to take a big breath in and begin to rock side to side, loosening up and preparing to come back forward. We're going to bring that back leg around and come all the way to the front with both legs. Shake out the tension for a second. Rub the knees if you need. All the blood flow down the legs once again. And then we're going to go into our butterfly pose, putting the bottoms of the feet together. You can hold on to the ankles, whatever you need. Or you can just relax the hands out to the side. You also turn the butterfly into a flower, lifting the feet off of the ground. It's kind of a balancing pose. You can bring the knees to the center, making it a boat, or just hold your flower or your butterfly. But we're going to lower the feet down and then bring the knees together, and we're going to roll like a ball onto your back, going back and forth a couple times, massaging the spine. And eventually you will be on your back. Now, if it's more comfortable, you just lean to the side and come onto the back. You do not have to roll back and forth. We're going to draw a little circular motion with your hands on your knees, massaging the spine, loosening up the back, and then reverse the direction. So you're loosening everything up. And then we're going to prepare for our bridge pose. I'm going to come back to the center and place your feet on the floor about hip distance apart. We're going to lift the hips off of the mat. Relax the hands out to the side, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to tighten the glutes from underneath and really lengthen the top, pushing the hips to the sky, stretching those hip flexors and from the knees all the way down. Breathing in, exhaling out. Now, some people hold on to their ankles. You do not have to do that. Just let your hands relax to the side. It's whatever option you need, but we're strengthening the knees here, digging your toes into the mat, pushing the heels down, nice and strong. Now I want you to lift up the heels and roll down from the head to the feet, tailbones lasting to touch the floor. We're going to sway our knees side to side, loosening up the hips, preparing to stretch the lower back. Let the legs fall to the left, just holding that knee sway, relaxing into the stretch. If you're looking for a little more of a stretch, you can push that hip up to the sky. We're going to come back to the center, letting the legs sway side to side. And then eventually the legs are going to fall over to the right, or whichever side you were on before. Now you can push the hip a little higher, tightening the glute on that left side. As the hips push up, you may add a stretch or just relax into the stretch. Breathing in, stretching around the knees, up the quadricep, to the hip flexor. Exhaling out. Now we're going to bring the knees to the center. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze, rock side to side. We will open your arms like the letter T at the top of the mat. And then let the knees fall over to that right side. You can stretch out one leg or both legs, or keep the knees bent. It's whatever you choose today. As we look over the left shoulder, so your feet are in a different direction than your eyes. Your eyes are looking away from your legs. In your full spinal twist, lying down. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling out. Very important stretch for the body. And we're going to bring the knees back to the center, rock side to side, and let the legs fall over to the other side. So if the legs are on the left, then we're going to look over that right shoulder. You can straighten out one knee or both knees, or keep the legs bent. You get to choose if the legs are straight or bent. We're gently turning the neck away from the feet, so we're not looking at our feet. A full spinal twist, lying down. Relaxing into the stretch. Enjoy the breath. Nice slow deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to bring the knees back to the center, preparing for a joyful happy baby. Rock side to side, adjusting so the lower back flattens out. We're going to lengthen the feet towards the sky. Hands can be anywhere on the knees, the legs, the feet, even a yogi toe grip with middle finger and thumb around the big toes. Now you can rock your baby from side to side. In the joyful happy baby, your legs can be bent or straight. We're thinking of lengthening the spine all the way out and then rounding the stomach. So belly button pushes down to the ground, creating a bowl with the body. Now we're going to come to the center. Bring the knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze. Place your feet on the floor, lengthen your toes all the way to one side and your fingertips lengthen out behind you so you're stretching out nice and tall. And then bring your hands down next to your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down, make a fist with your hands, flex your feet and tighten all the muscles in the body. Tighten, 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 squeeze, and release. feeling the difference of the relaxed body. Now this is your corpse pose. The next few minutes is yours for rest and relaxation. So just close your eyes, clear your mind, and let your body be at peace. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. We're going to roll over onto your right side. Another few moments of rest and relaxation. Ready, open your eyes, walk yourself up to an easy sit position. Your legs can be straight or they can be crossed or anywhere in between. Adjust your hips, rock side to side, roll your shoulders back and down, and we're going to draw a circular motion, loosening up the back, awakening the spine, and reverse the direction. We're going to come to the center, lift the shoulders to the ears, push back and down. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift the shoulders up and let the hands fall to the sides. We're going to inhale up towards the sky and come down heart center, putting a little pressure with the palms to open the rib cage. And then reverse the direction so we feel the stretch on the back of the wrist. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through our mouth to release toxins. Inhaling. One last time. We're going to inhale, lifting up, release the hands down. Inhale up for your body. Inhale up for your mind. Inhale up for your spirit. Bring your hands heart center. And namaste. Have a great day today. Stay healthy and stay safe and stay at home.